volleyball game versus the Westfield Longhorns. We would like to start off by honoring our country. I promise I'm pushing the flag button. There we go. If you would all rise and face the flag, we'll have the national anthem over the speakers here in just a second. All right, thank you. We'd also like to remind you that both of these schools are members of the Utah High School Activities Association's for the statewide sportsmanship program, Raise the Bar. We encourage you to cheer for your team, but not against the competition. Please get rowdy, but do rowdy right. All right, now let's welcome the starters for Westfield. We have a junior number 2, Aaliyah Mann. A senior number 5, Paige Butler. A junior number 13, Ainsley Schiffman. I'm in trouble. A junior number 21, Halia Fono-T-Satele. I'm sure I killed it. I apologize. A senior number 22, Bella Alverson. A freshman number 31, Jory Schiffman. And a junior number 35, Callie Bremser. Westfield is coached by Jansen Ryan. All right, let's get up and make some noise for your box elder B.
All right, here we go. Here tonight, we have the Longhorns in town from Westfield. They are a second-year school, and so they just entered Region 5 this year. And right now, for the RPI rankings, we have, I'll just read the Region 5 teams, not all of them, but Fremont comes in at number 3. Northridge comes in at number 9, Roy at 10, Westfield at 11, Clearfield at 12, Box Elder at 15, and Bonneville at 25. So you kind of see the order that they have that there. But if you look at the, if I can pull it up on my phone here. It has Fremont number 1 in the region, Northridge number 2, and Box Elder number 3. So it's going to be an interesting game coming up here. Box Elder comes off with the first point. And Box Elder start off with Sammy Blacker serving. That one flies long. So Blacker to go again. B's up 2-0. Box Elder comes into this game with a 10-7 record, 2-2 in region play. The tip over the top, nice pancake, and the joust won that time by Smalt. Oh, Bragger wasn't quite close enough to the net. Put it down a little bit too straight. And we're just going to say hey, Leah, on this. I don't want to butcher that last name. That shot right on the line. There's what Bragger wanted last time. That'll bring in Kelsey Palmer to serve. Free ball, nice save by the Longhorns. And a touch, and it goes out. Oki with the kill. And keeping it close, these two teams have seen each other once before this year. Longhorns took it in 5 games. Nice shot to the back there by Bragger. Nice save on that one by Blackmer. They called that 4 hits, but that came off with enough power that it had to have been hit by a Longhorn. I bet they end up reserving that ball. I'm not sure what they, oh, there they go. That's the signal right there for a reserve. So serving here is Paige Butler for the Longhorns, and she serves it long. Lucy Bragger back to serve. And we're going to give her an ace off to start it off. And a great block by Blackmer on that one. That kill was Ainsley Schiffman. Probably their number one outside hitter, so that's huge for the Bees to be able to shut that down. Bragger returns the favor with the service error. And they give it back. So that'll bring up Joe Oakey. Bees coming off a loss last night from Tuesday night to Northridge. They lost in 4 sets. Was not one of the Bees' best games. Navy Tucker with that kill. Nice save, good hustle by Blackmer. Tucker again off a Longhorn and out of bounds. Bees now with a 5-point lead. Blackmer back to serve. Great serve. The tip over, another pop up. And the hit in the wrong direction gave the point to the Longhorns there. Longhorns come into the game 11-9 on the season, 2-2 in region play. Tucker down the line. And a step underneath the net, across the line. That will send Ainsley Schiffman back to serve. Nice hit. Set wasn't the best on that one. And ball hit the antenna. Coach Harding having a word with the officials. If I read her lips right, she said, "I'll watch that," but I'm not sure what that was. So. And the pinball does not stay in bounds after that one. Nice tip on that hit right there. Great return on that one. Good rally going on this time. Great rally going on. And a great save again. And shoots it long. That was probably the rally of the night right there. Parker still serving. There's a net. And timeout called. Bees up by 7. We'll take a quick one and be right back.
Earning your degree doesn't have to be complex. USU Brigham City lets you stay close to home and save money. As an Aggie, you'll have access to a personalized education with student support from faculty mentors. Let us help you achieve your goals your way. On campus, online, this is your U-State.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. We purchased the mortuary, the funeral chapel, in 2001. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. But we like to go one step further ahead.
All right, Parker with the service again. And overpass, and nice and easy right there for Bella Alverson. That will bring up Jory Schiffman to serve for the Longhorns. Back row hit, out of bounds. Nice save there by Schiffman. Nice hustle there by Blacker. And a great finish by Bragger.
Blackbird, beautiful cross-court set.
And we're doing some checking at the scorer's table. Not sure what they're checking on unless it's a rotation. So as we're looking at this, some of the common opponents they've had, both teams have played Bonneville, both teams 1-3. They played Northridge. They won in 3 one time, and they lost in 5 on another time. Box Elder lost in 4 on Tuesday night to Northridge. A game that I think Box Elder could have won, did not have their best game by any means. Just as Coach Harding says, they were not in system on Tuesday night. So far tonight, looking much better. Skyview, both teams have played Skyview. Box Elder lost in 5 to Skyview and then won in 5 to Skyview. And Westfield beat Skyview in 3. Both teams beat Roy in 3. And so that's the common opponents, or at least the majority of the common opponents that I picked up real quick on the stats. And they are still discussing something, the official with her finger pointing at something at the scorer's table. So now the two officials going to converse, see what's going on. So anyway, no result of it. We're starting over, or not starting over, but resuming play with Blacker serving. And the joust won by Bragger. So Sadie Blacker back serving again. Nice dig. Smalt nails it inside the back line. And timeout number 2 as Bees go up 11. We'll be right back.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. We purchased the mortuary, the funeral chapel, in 2001. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. But we like to go one step further ahead.
All right, that does it for timeouts here for the Longhorns. And Bragger again, there we go. And they're going to call a lift. I think a lot of that call goes to Coach Harding. So Sammy Blacker continues to serve. Blacker with a great save on that last one, but it goes out of bounds. Back around to Halia. And it goes long. And Kelsey Palmer comes back in. She needs 5. Nice effort there by Palmer, but can't quite keep it within the lines. So Paige Butler. And got to pass better than that one, because that one, great hustle by Palmer, but couldn't quite get there. Bees just need to finish this one out. Bees not quite playing like they have done in the beginning of this game. Need to get something to switch the momentum back their direction here. There's a good pass. Good set and good block that time. And a little bit of love from the rafters. Bees needed that one. Coming back in now is Navy Tucker. Ada Schwab will sit. And Lucy Bragger back serving. Tucker had the right idea going to the side over there, but just kind of missed it. Up now is Callie Bremser. And that one, I believe, hit the upright as well. Bees need 3. Caitlin Oki, also known as Joe. Free ball. And Ainsley Davis with the touchdown. Not the same touchdown as in football, though. Oki back to serve, needing 2. Great hit on that one there by Halia. That will bring up Alia Mann for that one. And Tucker with the kill on that one. Game point here for Box Elder. Smalt comes in as Palmer goes out, and KJ Blackmer back to serve. Tried to shoot it short, and it just a little bit too short. That one a little bit long. Shot in the corner and it landed in. Nice shot there by Navy Tucker to end that game. And so with that, we will get ready for game number 2.
Investing in your education is an investment in yourself. Open doors with a degree from Utah State University and find your path to a more rewarding future. Reach your goals by attending USU Brigham City while staying close to home and saving money. Give yourself a chance to see the return. Your way, on campus, online. This is your U State.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. We purchased the mortuary, the funeral chapel, in 2001. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. But we like to go one step further ahead.
Earning your degree doesn't have to be complex. USU Brigham City lets you stay close to home and save money. As an Aggie, you'll have access to a personalized education with student support from faculty mentors. Let us help you achieve your goals your way. On campus, online, this is your U-State.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. A lot of funeral homes will just say, here's your bag and thank you for letting us do your services, but we like to go one step further ahead.
All right, Box Elder took the first game, and I didn't even write down the score, 25 to something. And so game number 2 coming out here as soon as the official gets done with the lineups.
Selfie marker to start us off.
All right, so Selfie Parker to start things off for the Bees. Bees will serve first this time. Good serve to start things off. We'll call it an ace. So, good way to start the game off. Parker again. That one goes out. Parker again, another good serve. And the tip sends the ball to where it can't be returned. Start things off with Halia for the Longhorns. And Bragger shoots that one a little bit long. Not too worried about that. All tied up at 2. Haley again. Another one off the block. That time, Callie Bremser with the kill. And I think this is the first lead that Longhorns have had all the way through this. They lead at 3-2. Make that 4-2. Great serve by Haley on that one. Set just a little too flat. Bragger could not get there. Haley on a roll here. Another great serve. And then finally Bragger got one, and she just unleashed that one. Davis goes back to serve. See if the Bees can tighten this back up. They don't. They get the kill from Paige Butler. Butler goes back to serve. Nice effort there by Oki. Kelsey Palmer will come in and serve. Helena Smalt comes out. And out of bounds. Another great hit there by Lucy Bragger. Bees only down one. Overpass, and Oki with the kill. All tied up with Palmer serving now. Callie Bremser back to serve. I could hear him talking out there, angle, and then tried to get the angle and just missed. Come up a little short. Nobody deep as that block sends the ball deep. Great pass, great tip, and then Bees come away with the point. Navy Tucker coming back in. Lucy Bragger back to serve. Couple of service errors back to back here for the Bees. Need to clean that up. Aaliyah Mann with that serve. I dare say if she gets this, if Longhorns get this point, There will be a timeout called. And that shot goes out of bounds. And there's the timeout. So we'll take one as well and be right back.
Investing in your education is an investment in yourself. Open doors with a degree from Utah State University and find your path to a more rewarding future. Reach your goals by attending USU Brigham City while staying close to home and saving money. Give yourself a chance to see the return. Your way, on campus, online. This is your U State.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. We purchased the mortuary, the funeral chapel, in 2001. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. But we like to go one step further ahead.
All right, we're back with man serving. And a great unleash there by Blackmer. And point does not go to Coach Harding on this one. This game almost a total opposite of the last one. Back row Bragger. Bees, just as Coach Harding would say, not in system right now. Got to get better passes, get control of that ball. Man's been at the service line for quite some time. That was across the line. That'll be a Bees point.
Violation by Westfield. Point, Fox Hilder.
Sammy Blacker back to serve here for the Bees. Bees need a roll here. Nice save by Palmer. Free ball over to the Longhorns. And the touch and a great hit there by Halia. That'll send Ainsley Schiffman back to serve. Free ball again. Longhorns finding every hole right now in the defense. Another timeout for Box Elder. We'll take one. We'll be right back.
Earning your degree doesn't have to be complex. USU Brigham City lets you stay close to home and save money. As an Aggie, you'll have access to a personalized education with student support from faculty mentors. Let us help you achieve your goals your way. On campus, online. This is your U State.
I'd also like to bring your attention to the bottom of the screen with Brigham Heating and Cooling as our game partner and sponsor tonight. Please call them for all your heating and air conditioner needs. There's a point for Coach Harding. Bees are out of timeouts. They need some points. KJ Blackmore back to serve. And another missed hit for the Bees. Now it's going to be Jory Schiffman back to serve. Got Maddie Jepson coming in place of Navy Tucker. And she gets blocked by Bremser. Ooh, good dig. And the foot and everything, all the acrobatics going on out there. Bees end up with the point. Even made the official smile. Maddie Jepson will come out. Selfie Parker goes in to serve.
She will serve.
And that one didn't quite go the Longhorns' way. Bees get the point. Parker to serve again. Parker comes out. Ada Schwab goes in. Back around to Halia. Halia had a good first service round. That one probably would have been out. Schwab with a great effort on that one. Longhorns with a 10-point lead on this one. Again, this game almost complete opposites of the last one. That one was long. Ainsley Davis back to serve. That one is called out. I believe that was probably the right call. Paige Butler back to serve. Nice save by the Bees on that one. That was long. And that'll bring in Kelsey Palmer to serve. We need a couple aces, or 10 from her. And a missed time on the Longhorns. Bragger lobs it over the top of everybody right in the hole. And that was touched. Bees with the point. Coach Ryan thought that Bees may have been in the net on that one. Out of bounds. Another point for the Bees. Great serving here by, that was a double hit, and timeout called this time by the Longhorns. We'll be right back.
Earning your degree doesn't have to be complex. USU Brigham City lets you stay close to home and save money. As an Aggie, you'll have access to a personalized education with student support from faculty mentors. Let us help you achieve your goals your way. On campus, online, this is your U-State.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. We purchased the mortuary, the funeral chapel, in 2001. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. But we like to go one step further ahead.
All right, we are back with Kelsey Palmer behind the line. Another great serve. Schwab with a good save, free ball. And then a hammer down on that one by Bremser. Westfield needs two. Bees had a good run going, so the timeout worked. Bremser back to serve. And game point here for the Longhorns. Bees need a little better ball control than what they've had. And point again, Bragger with the kill. When the Bees are in system, they do well. Bragger back to serve. Bees are still in it. Third game point here for the Longhorns, but Bragger serving and the Bees getting more and more in system here. And another point, Oki with the block. And service error did it. So 25-20. We'll be right back for game number 3.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. We purchased the mortuary, the funeral chapel, in 2001. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. But we like to go one step further ahead.
Investing in your education is an investment in yourself. Open doors with a degree from Utah State University and find your path to a more rewarding future. Reach your goals by attending USU Brigham City while staying close to home and saving money. Give yourself a chance to see the return. Your way, on campus, online. This is your U State.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. A lot of funeral homes will just say, here's your bag and thank you for letting us do your services, but we like to go one step further ahead.
Earning your degree doesn't have to be complex. USU Brigham City lets you stay close to home and save money. As an Aggie, you'll have access to a personalized education with student support from faculty mentors. Let us help you achieve your goals your way. On campus, online. This is your U State.
All right, back for game number 3. Bees took the first game 25-13. Longhorns took game number 2 25-20. And we'll start game 3 out with a service error. And Box Elder gets the first point. Sammy Blacker back to serve. And she returns the favor. This will put Haley up. Haley has been strong in the service line tonight. Got a big string first of the last game. Does not get that string this time. Bees with the point. Bragger with a hard hit. Kelsey Palmer comes in to serve. She had a good streak there at the end of the last game. Good save by the Longhorns. And point Bees. Palmer the set to Oki. Great serve by Palmer. I don't think she planned that net. I've talked to her before about her serves, and I told her that she had those planned, and she goes, no, I don't. So block lands on the line, it looked like. Palmer continues to serve. Bees made it the first one to 5. And then Oki with the OPK. Palmer keeps serving. And a great kill there by Blackmer. The set came from Palmer again. Just guessing one more point, and it could be a timeout going the other way. That got long. Butler back to serve. Lucy normally hits those the right direction, I should say. Set just a little bit deep, but good adjustment by KJ Blackmer on that one. Bragger back to the service line. And another point there. And that one was headed for Palmer's head. She ducked, but it's landed inside the lines. That'll send Brimser back to serve. And she'll even up the service errors in this game. Caitlin Oki back to serve. Free ball to the Bees. Davis with a great save. And then free ball going the other way. That'll send Aaliyah Mann back to serve. Great serve. And Blackmer again with an arm. Great serve, free ball to the Bees. And that one's going to go out. Just missed the angle on it. That'll bring up Ainsley Schiffman back to serve. Navy Tucker with the kill. Selfie Parker will come in. She'll go back to serve. Another great serve. She's been serving very well tonight. Small just misses. Tries to pull it to the inside a little bit and just a little too far. Great idea. Jory Schiffman back serving. I'd have to go back and watch, but I think the first game had this same score in it. Bragger just misses. Throws it down a little too short. Haley back to serve. Longhorns creeping back in this one. Free ball to the Longhorns. And then a finish by Brimser. Timeout called by the Bees. We'll take one. We'll be right back.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. We purchased the mortuary, the funeral chapel, in 2001. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. But we like to go one step further ahead.
All right, Haley back to serve. Let's see if how they do coming out of this timeout. Did great, including the block by Callie Brimser. Just long. Okay, Palmer back to serve. We need her streak again. And the tip, and it's out of bounds. Box Elder with the point. Nice dig by Blacker. And the kill got between the arms, and Haley with that kill, keeping the game close. Bragger with the serve. And the Bees with the point. Oki with the block. And over the top goes Schiffman. Another great block. Great hit by Tucker, but the block was better. Bremser serving. And nice job there by Oki. Tucker with a good hit in there as well. Caitlin Oki back serving. Kelsey with a grimace on that one when she knew that she got a little too high on that ball when she went to set it over. Aaliyah Mann serving. Bees a little out of system on that one. Bees need a side out right here. Haley Smith then for the Bees. And that one's long. Bees keep a 2-point lead. KJ Blackmer back to serve. And a block by Smith. Westfield takes another timeout. We'll be right back.
Investing in your education is an investment in yourself. Open doors with a degree from Utah State University and find your path to a more rewarding future. Reach your goals by attending USU Brigham City while staying close to home and saving money. Give yourself a chance to see the return. Your way, on campus, online. This is your U State.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. We purchased the mortuary, the funeral chapel, in 2001. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. But we like to.
All right, Blackmer back to serve. Free ball to the Bees. Back row kill, just long. Great swing there, just needed 6 inches shorter. Schiffman back serving. Wide open corner, and they hit it. Paige Butler with that shot to the corner. It's a 1-point game. Schiffman serving. Bees need a side out right here. And that's not going to do it for the Longhorns. Bees with the point. Selfie Parker coming in. She'll serve, and she needs 4 of them real quick.
Selfie Parker checks in to serve for the Bees.
Great serve. That was a net.
Point for the Bees on that net violation.
Okay, Selfie needs 3 now. Another great serve. Great dig. Four hits. They're not going to get the block there to Davis on that one. Okay, Parker needs 2. Nice. And Bees with just the right touches and a miscommunication on the Longhorns. It's game point for the Bees. Parker just needs this one. Oh, and finish the overpass and the kill by Bragger. What a finish. Box Elder takes it 25-19. We'll be back for game number 4.
Earning your degree doesn't have to be complex. USU Brigham City lets you stay close to home and save money. As an Aggie, you'll have access to a personalized education with student support from faculty mentors. Let us help you achieve your goals your way. On campus, online, this is your U-State.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. We purchased the mortuary, the funeral chapel, in 2001. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. But we like to go one step further ahead. We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. A lot of funeral homes will just say, here's your bag and thank you for letting us do your services, but we like to go one step further ahead.
Investing in your education is an investment in yourself. Open doors with a degree from Utah State University and find your path to a more rewarding future. Reach your goals by attending USU Brigham City while staying close to home and saving money. Give yourself a chance to see the return. Your way, on campus, online. This is your U State.
All right, we're back getting ready for game number 4 right now. The officials just checking the positions. And Bees will start the service off this time with Selfie Parker, who finished the last game with 4 straight. So game number 4, Bees took the first game 25-13. Westfield took game number 2 25-20, and Bees took game number 3 25-19. And Bees come away with the first point. Great save. And a lot of hustle there on the Longhorn side, but Bees get the point. Parker again with the net and the ace. Another great serve. And this time the good spot there by Halia. And then she'll go back to serve. In comes Schwab. And Bragger, not a lot of power on that one, but she put it in the right spot. Blacker will serve. Nice spot there. Good hustle by the Bees. And that one's going to go out of bounds. Another point, Box Elder. Again, Box Elder, first one to 5. That seems to be the magic thing, is start the game off strong. Now it's got to be the first one to 10.
Blacker to serve.
And that one's long.
Point, Box Elder.
Out of system play by the Longhorns gives the Bees the point. Nice short serve and the ace for Blacker. Fire a bunch of them down, then just lob one in and get the point. Paige Butler back to serve for the Longhorns. And another great finish by Lucy Bragger. And Kelsey Palmer in to serve now. Great block. Great save by the Bees on that one. Free ball, better than no ball. That one would have been out. That was out despite the hustle. Just long. And ace for Palmer. Timeout called. Bees up 10-2. We'll be right back.
Earning your degree doesn't have to be complex. USU Brigham City lets you stay close to home and save money. As an Aggie, you'll have access to a personalized education with student support from faculty mentors. Let us help you achieve your goals your way. On campus, online, this is your U-State.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. We purchased the mortuary, the funeral chapel, in 2001. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. But we like to go one step further ahead.
All right, here we go. Out of the timeout, Palmer still serving. And doesn't get it over. Always good getting the point out of the other team's timeout. And the net gets found. Brings up Brimser to serve. And mistimed on that jump right there. Set just a little bit behind Oki as well. A little net love there for Brimser. And Bees, time for a side out. Good pass. Good set, good finish. Bragger with the kill. Lucy Bragger back to serve. She'll start playing back row, and we can see hits like that from behind the 10-foot line. And into the hole goes the set. Aaliyah Mann serving, and the Bees need the side out. And net love for Mann again. Bees need to be a little bit more ready for those. And another good block there by Halia. Good swing also for Smith. First service error of this game for the Longhorns.
Oki to serve.
Nice block by Davis. And Haley again with the spot putback on that one. Another point for the Longhorns or two, and I believe there'll be a timeout called. Block goes out of bounds. And there's the timeout. We'll take one, and we'll be right back.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. A lot of funeral homes will just say, here's your bag and thank you for letting us do your services, but we like to go one step further ahead.
Investing in your education is an investment in yourself. Open doors with a degree from Utah State University and find your path to a more rewarding future. Reach your goals by attending USU Brigham City while staying close to home and saving money. Give yourself a chance to see the return.
Okay, coming out of that timeout. Oh, nice save there. Palmer's dig saved that point right there. Bees up 4 with KJ Blackmer back to serve. Long hit by Colin. Nice read on the Bees' part. And a long shot.
Out of bounds. Point for the Bees. Blackburn continues to serve.
Bees increase their lead. Another solid serve. Good move there by Smith. Stays on the other side. And a conversation going. See what they come up with. They're going to reserve it.
Point for the Bees. Blackburn to serve.
Nice shot by Smith to the corner. And that one doesn't come over. Box Elder point. B starting to take control. Schiffman back to serve. The Jory version. Longhorns bring it back to within 5. Bees need a side out, keep things going. Free ball to the Longhorns. And out on the hit. Selfie Parker comes back in. She finished the last game. Let's see if she can do that on this one. Bees need 7.
Selfie Parker to serve.
Sends that one long. Haley back to serve. Bees need a side out. Don't want to let her continue. Don't want Haley to take control from the behind the line over there. So again, needing a side out. That one's out with the service error. So Blacker back to serve. Nice save by the Longhorns on that one. And Oki with the kill, the quick set, and timeout is going to be called. We'll take another one and be right back.
Earning your degree doesn't have to be complex. USU Brigham City lets you stay close to home and save money. As an Aggie, you'll have access to a personalized education with student support from faculty mentors. Let us help you achieve your goals your way. On campus, online, this is your U-State.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. We purchased the mortuary, the funeral chapel, in 2001. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. But we like to go one step further ahead.
All right, again, shout out to our game partner, Brigham Heating and Cooling. One of these days it's going to cool off to where you need a furnace tune-up. They can do that for you. Bragger just long, just barely long. 6 inches shorter would have worked. Paige Butler back to serve for the Longhorns. Great pass, and the set just not quite high enough. Trying to get that quick set in there, but it needed another ball height higher. Here goes Butler into the net. Bees only need 4 to finish this one off. We got Kelsey into serve, and she can do that. Shot goes out. Great, started with a great serve by Palmer. The pass ended up too deep, and then the awkward set caused an awkward push, and the point. And the block deflected into an open hole. This will send Brimsmer back to serve. Free ball to the corner. Lucy Bragger with the stuff. Bragger back to serve. She needs 2. Good pass. And a finish by Blackmer. Bragger for the final hit, possibly. And not going to get it on this one. Game point again. This time it's going to be a Leah Mann serving for the Longhorns. And not the best set in the world on that one. Still game point for the Bees. Game point number 3, Mann the serve.
Man to serve. Timeout, Box Elder.
Box Elder wants a timeout. Not going to give this a chance. We will be right back.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. A lot of funeral homes will just say, here's your bag and thank you for letting us do your services, but we like to go one step further ahead.
All right, Coach Harding in there saying, okay, let's just finish this. All we need is one more point. All we need is a side out, and we got it won. Again, please stop by. Thank our sponsors for making this possible. We could not do it without their help. Man for the serve. Game point, Box Elder. Bragger back row, finishes it. What a finish. Bragger with a kill to finish game number 3 from an overpass, and the back row kill to finish game number 4. So Box Elder comes out. They take Westfield in 4. They lost to Westfield earlier in the season at a tournament in 5. Great job for the Bees.
We have the greatest student section in the state.
And so we get next week off. No home games, volleyball or football. So we're going to take next week off. The following week We'll be in October 2nd. We have Clearfield in town for volleyball. And then on the 3rd, we have Fremont at home for football. So make sure you tune into that. Like us on Facebook. You can follow all of our games on there as well. So also you can subscribe to our YouTube channel at Beehive Broadcasting. So please, again, thank our sponsors for making this possible. We appreciate all that they do for us, and we just want to make sure we can return the favor to them. And we will see you here in 2 weeks.